What's up, people? Today we're looking at another DJJO Talk, or you're looking at another DJJO Talk, and it is also going to be on SoundCloud. I'm going to see if it is up for download. I'm not so sure on that, but you can at least listen to it on SoundCloud early, so this video is obviously late if you're watching the video. Anyway, today we're looking at Fortnite, and why is it so addictive? Because we know it's addictive, we know it's supposedly a good game, but why? And I'm going to go through just a few simple reasons, nothing more than that. And just to clarify, I did use a website to do my research, at which there will be a link down at the bottom of what I used. It's more of a negative news feed. Anyway, we'll move on to our first point. And the first point is quite a simple point, actually. It is the fact that it's free. Fortnite is free, so even if you don't like it at the start, you can try it for free. You're not worried about paying money for a full game. And that's how I got into Fortnite. I started playing it for free, with noob skins, all that sort of stuff. And then all of a sudden I got a bit more addicted. That's how Fortnite works. That's how they've decided Fortnite should work, and it's very, very successful because it's bringing people in. It's bringing people who wouldn't usually game even to, put it on their laptop, to put it on their PS4, their Xbox, to put it on whatever, their Nintendo Switch even, which has come out, and just to play it and see what it's like. And then it gets addictive, and supposedly other people get dragged in, and they get addicted by playing it, and friends start playing it, and so on. Anyway, moving swiftly on to our next point. Fortnite is almost designed to make it hard to stop playing. There is actually a team of scientists who are probably behind Fortnite to make it hard to stop playing, which sounds quite mean, but that's the reality, and it sort of like manipulates the person so that the reward system feels really, really good, and you feel so excited and so engaged that you just can't stop playing. So that's what's going on when you win a Fortnite battle. You want to brag it, okay? You've got I've got 20 Fortnite wins. So what? You've got 24 wins. Who gives an honest about that? No one actually cares whether you've got a win or not, but the fact is you felt so good about that win because they made you feel so good. It's designed to make you feel extremely good when you win, and it entices you to play more, which is a good thing for the game side of things. For the gaming side of things, you need a game that's enticing and exciting to play, but at the same time it can be extremely dangerous, as we've seen with people having mental issues because of the game. So there's the fun side to it, but there's also the dangerous side. There's there's the fun side of playing it and being exciting, and there's also the dangerous side of it gets too far. It can get way too far. It can push the limit. And moving on to our third point, sorry, I got that mixed up. Moving on to our third point, which is that celebrities can play it, popular people can play it, which entices you to play it as well. It really, really brings the public into playing it. The rapper Drake released a video of himself playing it, and his clip has been viewed more than 600,000 times. So to think that more than 600,000 people have watched that, then surely loads of people will want to play Fortnite if they're not playing it already, and people want to play it even more. Like, I've got to be better than Drake. If I'm better than Drake, I'm better than a celebrity. Stuff like that, competitive side to it, which forces people to play Fortnite. On to our fourth point, which is more or less supports the other points, is that you can play with friends. If you couldn't play with friends, if it was a game where you play on your own, I can tell you now, Fortnite wouldn't be as popular as it is now. Now, there is a problem with PS4 and stuff like that, and not crossplay. Yeah, crossplay. I was trying to say a big word there. There is a problem, you know, with like PS4 and crossplay and stuff like that. Obviously now they're thinking of doing it just for Fortnite, which is a good idea because it's going to make Fortnite a whole load more popular. But then again, if it gets more popular, it can get dangerous, as many people have experienced and many people know for a fact. So yeah, that's a kind of a short point. Having friends to play with, you know, it is a strategy and fun game to play with friends, and strategy and excitement and shooting games with friends is extremely fun, as I have found out myself, which obviously makes Fortnite extremely popular. And we're moving on to my final point now, which is the fact that Fortnite is constantly updating. It is a beta game. It is constantly updating, and there's new things to explore nearly every single time. Like you know, that rocket launch, if you remember that, it feels like it was like a year ago now, but the fact is it was only a few days ago, because there's so many updates in it now. Golf carts, they're new. Shopping carts, they're new, but you don't think them as new because they seem as though they've been there ever since the start of the game. And it's because it constantly updates. Fortnite constantly updates, which entices you, brings you in. As I say, enticing. A lot of enticing here is what Fortnite does. But it's the new updates that bring people in and say, oh, that's pretty damn cool. I'd like to play on that. I'd like to be part of the Fortnite community because there are so many cool things. There are other games that do updates regularly, but Fortnite is, if they made Fortnite a full game, all of a sudden the decline in the amount of people playing would be quite substantial compared to the decline that you are seeing maybe today, because it is, you have to accept the fact it does slowly decline. But then if you look at Google Trends, it spikes up all of a sudden, and it usually spikes up where there is an update, where there is a really popular update. So when an update comes out, all of a sudden the popularity of Fortnite spikes. Anyway, I think that is the end of our DJJO talk. Thank you very much for listening. This talk has lasted approximately 7 or 8 minutes. It says 7:40 down on my screen now, but obviously there's the intro and the exit tab on. Thank you very much for listening. Make sure to subscribe if you did like this. If you're listening on it SoundCloud, wait for the video. Make sure to like it and share it. Share this, whether you're listening to the audio file on SoundCloud or you're watching it on video, although there's not much difference between the two. Anyway, also be sure to check our DJJO Talks album on SoundCloud. That will be down in the description. And the DJJO Talks album on our YouTube channel, okay? So if you're watching on our YouTube channel, then obviously you're there, but if you're not, make sure to see our channel. And I think that is it. There'll be Fortnite gameplay sometime soon, I don't know, but I hope to see you in our next video, watching our next video. That's it. Ta-da, bye bye, see ya, bye. Yeah, you get the story.